Crypto Frog. Under the radar, crypto and DeFi projects, alpha gravy all day. All day, every day. That's what I do. I thought I wanted to listen to that, but it's a bit like hip hop for me. I need some banging ass beats, yo. You know it. I'll let some people fill on through. In the meantime, click thumbs up, innit? For Terry, it's what he'd want if we knew his location. And subscribe. Otherwise, what am I doing here? It's certainly not for financial gain. It's for the love of the game. So many fucking tabs open, yo. More alpha than you can throw a fucking stick at. Shit. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? $29 watching now. Gotta work on those numbers. Gotta work on those numbers. And thumbs up. Shit. Legendary. That really gets the fucking blood pumping for a crypto DeFi alpha gravy stream. Goddamn right. I'm Crypto Frog. Disclaimer, no financial advice. I mean, these projects are alpha gravy, but remember, they are in their infancy, so tread with care. Although I have pulled some absolute stunners out of my ass on these streams. So if you decide to get something, decide carefully in it. Thumbs up for the algo and subscribe. Like I say, I'm really not doing this for monetary gain. I'm just doing it. All it really does is give me enough money to throw potatoes at Seamus, who is my diversity hire PA. And as you can see, he's already crushing the game in terms of the production value of this channel. Follow me on Twitter if you want, but I prefer the subscriberage. I did notice this, by the way, CryptoFrog202, 21,000 followers, that is ludicrous. See all these fucking Twitter trending before we get deep into the... Before we start bathing in literal butter. Notice how all these like fuddy articles from Reuters and CNN are like all like banging on about fucking but Bitcoin is so bad just because their fucking hero Elon I said I wasn't going to say his name anymore. South African, their favourite well, I suppose he's American citizen now, so their favourite African American, EM, because of him, the Trojan horse. But I think they're just all salty because they obviously invested in Tesla, and Elon is also by his oh shit, I said his name. The African American billionaire is also tanking Tesla stock with his antics. EM. Retweet on Twitter. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Optimus Bull. Morning. Let's get into the fucking... Let's get the turkey out. Let's baste it with gravy. God dang right. Alright, so this is a new one, and it's kind of been doing the rounds a little bit, but not that much, to be quite frank with you. It's called Universe.xyz. We'll get into all your shills a bit later. I mean, let's face facts, mine are generally like a million times better than anything that gets put in my live chat. It's just a fact. It's just a fucking fact. You can follow them at Universe_xyz. So this is a community project. I like the fact that their location is Kyrgyzstan. But they don't even have a proper website yet. They do have a Discord, and you can follow them on Twitter. The website is actually coming. That's how fresh it is. Fresh off the presses, yo. There is a link to it on their Twitter. Actually, the white paper only came out 9 hours ago. What is it, you may ask? Well, it's like a DAO. And the DAO governs the parameters of the Universe protocol functions. It's a community bootstrapping engine designed to embed community building mechanics in a way you mint and monetize NFTs. Now, I'm not really bowled over with the old NFTs kind of bullshit anymore. I think that is a bubble that has well and truly popped, yo. But they're going to have all these creator royalties. They're going to do collection drops. I think they may have a pre-sale. But the total supply is going to be 1 million XYZ. Pretty baller ticker. A total of just under 70,000 will be minted during a calendar year. But the inflation will kick off 1 calendar year after the project is launched. So there you go. Let's see how much. The team are taking quite a hefty chunk though. 24%. Contributor OG 9%. Hello. Just throw us like the full 9%. And you'll be able to farm it. You'll be able to farm it with ARE Bond, Comp, Link, SNX, Sushi, and ILV. As you can, if you're new here, I'm kind of a little bit dyslexic, so this is how it rolls, yo. So the liquidity pool is going to be open for 100 weeks. Future development, blah de blah. Got all the socials, got the gaming. So in summary, Universe is a collection of everything an artist or collector would need in one place. So, I mean, it's kind of butter. They've got a lot of people contributing to the project, loads of core contributors. Plus, they have all these different guys from SNX, AVE, 1 Inch, Compound, Polychain. You name it, they're in there. In there like swimwear. And like I said, that don't try and buy a token, because it isn't out yet. They don't even have a website yet. But you can follow them at Universe_xyz. May or may not do a pre-sale. You'd have to find out for yourself. But yeah, website is coming. And I think it would be quite nice. So yeah, Universe_xyz. But I mean, I'm not bowled over by the 24% of the team. Next. So this one is called Rena Finance. I actually tweeted this out a bit earlier before. It looks pretty bad, boy. Decentralized volume as a service. Now this has something to do with the Iteration Syndicate team. Apparently they've done an Ask Me Anything with Infinity Gains. Not that I particularly like that dude, but there you go. Now let's go to the website, because the website is very pleasing on the eyeballs. Rena.finance. Rena. Got all your socials, Discord, Telegram, all your docs there. I'll show you the documents in a minute. Medium and Etherscan. This is an ERC-20 token. Click down here. Also, they have a night mode. Let's go on night mode. It's my fucking eyes. If you want to connect your wallet, you have to click that thing there, the wallet thing, surprisingly enough. So what's the deal here then? So basically, they're doing like a liquidity generating event, kind of like what Core did back in the day. There are actually some big Twitter accounts kind of on this. So it's kind of like a pre-sale, I guess, but it's a much more fair way of doing it. Day one has passed, but there isn't really a big difference. There isn't like a big drop-off, which I think is fair. On day one, there was 1.2 million Rena up for grabs. Day two, which we're on now, there's like 13 hours, 14 minutes left. There's only like a drop of like 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, and then day five, it's all over. And then they kick that shit off, baby. Reservations of 10 ETH or more on the first day will receive special edition NFT. Great. And day one reservations of 1 ETH or more will receive a Rena Early Adopters NFT. Better be fucking good. Put fucking 10 ETH in there, Jesus. So post-reservation event listing price. So once the reservation event is concluded on the 5th day, the listing price will be determined by dividing the 3.75 million Rena allocated to Uniswap liquidity by 70% of the total ETH collected during the entire event. As you can see on day one, already 374 different addresses, and they've already got, in day one, they got almost 680 Ethereum, which is pretty badass, yo. And even halfway through day two. So totally, they've got like almost 930, 40 Ethereum in there. So it's going to have a fucking deep liquidity pool, yo. But you can take a look through here. You got your, they're going to have like a swap there, rebalancing, farming. Let's pull up the old documentation. Decentralized volume as a service. Goes on about that. So we view Rena Swap as a regenerative energy system where each component, in this case token, offers greater benefit than when it's supplied to the system. Future of blah blah blah. But let's have a look at the token itself. That's what we're all fucking interested in, isn't it? Fucking hell. So it's going to have a max supply of 11 million. But there's going to be aggressive burning. Like the burning on the end of my fucking penis after a Friday night. Just be selective who you stick it in, lads. Jesus, come on now. All transactions incur a 1% fee, which is distributed. Basically, like market buys, Rena. It's kind of gives me similar vibes to Core. And obviously, if it fucking does half of what Core did, that would absolutely pamp like shit. Partnership opportunities. Hello, sort me out. Sort me out. So roadmap, phase 2 growth. So the rest of the year is about growth. Kind of like the thing you find on your fucking member after a Saturday night out. Don't judge. At least rub her up, Jesus. So they're gonna layer 2 scaling solutions, pretty bad boy. Staking, NFT swap. I wish people would kind of get their finger out, head out their ass regarding NFTs. I really can't see the point. They're essentially pointless. Why make things more complicated than they have to be? Is what I reckon. But they have this thing called Rebalancer, and it's a tool that was first seen within the Iteration Syndicate. It's an internal volume enhancer. You can check it out. So if you go to Rena.finance. Do your own research before you put any Ethereum in, especially considering now Ethereum is literally worth its weight in gold. And if you go down here, you can read about, you can connect your wallet, have a look around, all that kind of shit. But it seems like this is attracting a fair amount of whales if it can suck in that much Ethereum, especially when, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm very, very... oh yeah, Terry's starting his own meme coin. He really should start his own meme coin. I mean, I don't know whether he would have the technical expertise to do so. Pretty much like everyone else who makes a token. Especially on Binance Smart Chain, innit? Just as long as he knows how to suddenly mint a gazillion tokens and rug. That's all that matters to Terry. He literally has no morals. That is the tragedy. All right, this one I've mentioned it a couple of times on my Twitter, but it doesn't seem to be getting that much traction. But it's Ghoststarter. I did mention this once before on a stream. They just kind of did a whitelist for a pre-sale. So when it does list, this is on Phantom Opera Chain, by the way. You can find them by going to Ghoststarter. They only have 1,300 followers. If you're big into layer 2 stuff, I think this one is a decent one on Phantom. And if you've ever used Phantom, you'll know how fucking fast and cheap that shit is. And it works every time. I love it. I love Phantom. And this looks pretty good too. So they have this seed sale. You may still have time to get in on it. So check it out. But before, when I showed it, this website still wasn't kind of ready to go. But if you go to ghostarter.io, it's kind of filled out with more information because I think it's due to launch shortly. But be aware that people will be on the whitelist, so I wouldn't say if you can't get on the whitelist there's any particular reason to ape in super fast, because there very well maybe could be some post dumping. But as you can see, the token itself is not out yet, so don't even try and buy it off Spirit Swap or Spooky Swap, you know, the Phantom automated market makers, because you'll be buying a fake token. The ticker is going to be G-Start, by the way. Wow, so what this looks like, if you stake G-Start, you actually earn Phantom, which would be absolutely bad boy. Fuck, dude. Now you create your own pool, and they're going to have like a Ghoststarter. So what it is, it's basically decentralized fundraising. So basically, it's going to find all the pre-sales on Phantom for you. It's hopefully going to do due diligence, because like 99% of people just ape in, so that'd be good. And they claim to be able to vet projects, which would be gravy. I'm not entirely sure of the tokenomics quite yet, but they'll have pools you'll be able to stake. Let's have a look at the medium, see if they've mentioned it. I would be kind of interested to know. I'm not in Y-axis anymore. They fucked up with the MetaVault. I was like, fuck that shit. As soon as they... because they were buying the old Yax token with the MetaVault when they should have been buying the new one. Fucking retards. Okay, so seed sale. Oh, so actually the seed sale, you might still be good to enter that actually. Thank you, Crypto Frog. So it appears one token is 6.666666 Phantom, so like $5. Tokens will be vested in quarters, 25%, and available for claim every 30 days. So that's pretty good, actually. In that case, perhaps it won't instantly dump upon listing. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's have a look here. But I'm not entirely sure what the supply and everything is going to be. And how... Oh, here we go. So 100,000 G-Start is the total max supply. 15,000 G-Start for the seed sale. And then you'll be able to farm that shit. Butter! Thank you, Crypto Frog. Must remember to thank you. It's okay. You can either leave me a super chat, subscribe, thumbs up, or cryptocurrency addresses are in the video description below. You know, this kind of gives me card started vibes. And the thing to remember, I mean, that went literally about 500x after I talked about that on a stream. But that's on Cardano, which is basically like nothing ever gets launched on there, but shit tons gets launched on Phantom. So you could make the case that this project is actually kind of more bullish than that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, do your own research. Next one. Now this is kind of a well-known one, but no one's really talking about it. Globe. We are one. We are the people. Global society. Bill Gates and shit. You know, I think his real name is Melvin. You know that, right? No wonder he calls himself fucking Bill. I just call... If I met him, I'd just walk up to him. Go do one of those, like, pretend to shake your hands and then, like, pull your hand back and go... like that and be like, all right, Melvin. I would definitely do that. But Globe DX... It's got, like, 45,000 followers, so, like, just over... half of mine, but they have the partnership that all of these projects are after. Woo Trade, which I'm a huge fan of, has backing from 3 Arrows Capital, as does Globe. This was announced just a couple of days ago, and this token is now listed on Uniswap. The ticker is GDT. It's also on AscendX. By the way, my referral link for AscendX is in the video description below. In case you want to buy Woo or this one, you can stake Woo on AscendX too. And if you use my referral link, any contributions I get from that I use to market buy Woo. So you get money off. Plus, it's like one of those Ponzi schemes where any referral fees I get back, I just market by Woo. So there you go. But yeah, so launching soon. It's a global cryptocurrency derivative exchange launching soon. So the exchange itself is not actually ready yet. But they claim they're going to have pioneering projects, 100x leverage. Fucking hell. Jesus! Crypto volatility index perpetual. Trade on whether Bitcoin will be more or less volatile. Depends on what the African-American billionaire with all his rockets decides to tweet. These guys have some fucking partnerships, yo. Combinator, Draper, Dragon, Pantera. As I mentioned before, they just hooked up with 3 Arrows Capital, OKX. Fucking Hotbit. Can't you just die already, Hotbit? Moon Whale, Rare Stone Capital. So, you know, they've got some big boy backers, yo. Just hit Uniswap, but if you don't want to pay the ass crack in gas, you can buy it off AscendX using my referral link. Sign up. Legendary. Now, this is the price. It is on the Gexter. Let me throw him a fucking like here. But it hasn't been on the Gexter very long. Like literally since Wednesday. Now, in regards to the circulating supply, this is deceptive. I mean, if you look at this and think, oh, the max supply is 400 million, why does this have a $500 million market cap? That is definitely not the case. There's such a tiny percentage actually being around. I mean, if I wanted to, I could have more than Bitmax. If I wanted to, which is AscendX. You can see here they're on Gate.io. Don't know why they only list that, but like I say, they're on Uniswap. Look what the gas price is like right now. 92 grey. It's kind of cooled down a little bit, but considering how expensive Ethereum is now, kind of sucks your balls dry, yo. Kind of like on a Saturday night out on the town, when your balls get sucked dry. At least you hope so. I mean, that's the aim. That's the aim of actually going out on a Saturday night, if you're allowed to. With this thing that's going around. Jesus. Alright, next one. Now, this one looks okay. I'm not giving my full backing. This is dchart_io. More data, more gains. And who doesn't love more gains? Now this, as far as I can tell, is like a Binance Smart Chain project. It only has 750 followers. Let's go to the website. I was having a scan through. So they claim that you can track multiple charts of any asset on your favorite decentralized exchange and beyond, instant data analysis for your strategy, connect your wallet and monitor your portfolio. Although on certain days, it's best just to step away. Best just to step away. Multiple charts, easy swap. Click to swap any traded pair on Uniswap, PancakeSwap or SushiSwap. That's pretty nice feature. Track portfolio, hot pairs. Sizzling. She's sizzling. What's in the roadmap? So they launched on PancakeSwap, staking rewards, Uniswap support, ETH pairs, Syrup pool, all trading view assets, price alerts, SushiSwap coming in Q3, Matic, Polygon coming in Q3, community chat, NF fucking T's. When will these projects ever learn that no one wants your fucking shitty NFTs? Apart from that, looks alright. Q3. Q4, Loop Ring, another layer 2 decentralized exchange support. Pretty butter gravy. Expandable order book. No mobile app. Let's have a look at the distribution then. They did a fucking large token sale. That's kind of like... kind of puts me off when they do a 45% fucking token sale. Plus, the founder pool is pretty large. And it's distributed over 12 months. 20%. Like when the founder pool is bigger than the initial liquidity. Anyway, as a project, it kind of looks alright. And this is the app here. You can see I'm not signed in. Because I've got my tunes on, you. Now, I don't know whether this is actually reflective of the volume that's been done on dchart. In fact, I suspect it isn't. I noticed one person put a thumbs down. 61 people watching. Please rectify. Please fight fire with fire. By clicking thumbs up. Every thumbs down is one fewer potato for Seamus. And given how like malnourished he is, he's still fucking obese as shit. Maybe it's his Irish genes. Alright, next one. Muon Network. So Muon_net. A decentralized nodes is a service network that enables running any Web 2.0, 3.0 application off-chain, on-chain, and cross-chain. Under 600 followers. An elementary node network to decentralize systems. Now, again, let me just tell you something. This apparently is part of the DYOR team. They're behind this. Rabbit Run, best way to get Woo in the US. I don't know. Maybe Uniswap. Someone else in the chat probably help you. So Muon is by the guys behind DYOR. I know a lot of people are like super bullish on DYOR. So you would like to think that anything. Let's see what DYOR's market cap is. It's like $31 million. Get rid of D chart. But so what is it? It's a brand new layer 0 protocol that connects all blockchains through secure off-chain computations. Pretty nice. Plus the fact that it's DYOR putting their actual name on it kind of gives you that confidence, because DYOR have been around for fucking ages, yo. Pretty big claim here. Muon will supercharge the Web3 economy by essentially doing for blockchain what Amazon Web Services did for the Web 2.0 industry. Big words, yo. Oracles. First live showcase is a high-speed oracle called Pytheria. They created it with DYOR. And I think they're even like saying like their oracle can crush banned protocols oracles, which is like pretty fucking big boy shit. But like I say, I was going to warn you. There is no token for this yet. You are that early. Hey Frog, what do you consider ideal tokenomics? Pretty much give Crypto Frog 50% and do whatever you want with the rest. Nah, I don't like seeing more than, I mean, 15 at a push, but 20 for the team is just taking the piss, in my opinion. I mean, if you truly believe your project is on the road to becoming, like I truly believe Woo is on the road to becoming a multi-billion-dollar market cap, like double-figure multi-billion-dollar market cap. If you are taking like 20%, 25% for the team, vested over a period of 6 or 12 months, it doesn't really inspire that much long-term confidence, do you know what I mean? Whereas if you've got like the team that has like 10% and that's vested over 5 years, what does that make you think? Right? Now, this is why you really should subscribe and thumbs up, because I'm giving you the alpha. I mean, that's what the name of the fucking video is. But the token launch isn't actually happening until June. And if you're watching this on replay, I'm talking in May. So a month prior. You can join the pre-sale. And click on this link here. So go to muon_net, follow them, go to their Medium, scroll down their Medium, what's next, then you can see all their shit, click on that, and then token release whitelisting. Press start, put your details in. Please note, we will contact you on Telegram if your application is successful. There will be no email notification. So that's how you do that, isn't it? And like I say, I think I do like Rena, and I do like Universe, and I do like Ghoststarter. And I think Globe speaks for itself. But in terms of like under the radar, I mean, Ghoststarter is under the radar. Rena Finance is under the radar. Universe is under the radar. Everything's under the radar. But this is like super under the radar. And plus the fact that they have this DYOR, basically it's like their sub-project, play project. And DYOR have been, they listed on CoinGecko in September of 2020, so you know they aren't going anywhere. It's pretty much like probably one of the safest bets you can have on low cap. Oh, DK used my code to get the woo off Ascendex. Legendary. You're a legend, DK. Thank you very much. Now, disclaimer, I don't normally say nailed on, but I mean, this is pretty much as good of a slice of gravy that you're going to get. I haven't clicked on here. But try it for yourself. And if you go in the Telegram, tell them Crypto Frog talked about the project on the stream, and probably should definitely whitelist Crypto Frog. I haven't bothered to whitelist myself, but just have them DM me, say, you know, we'll give you like 5 times the normal whitelist amount because you're such a fucking legend. I'll be like, all right. All right, next one. This one is coming out soon. I talked about this before on a stream before. So it's 0x nodes, cross-chain yield aggregation with modular deployments. Now this is going to hit home pretty fucking soon, yo. So 0x nodes, BIOS, tokenomics. We all have the tokenomics. The graphics, the kind of... This is so aesthetically pleasing to me. I mean, they must have some like badass, like 14th of... Yeah, so Friday the 14th of May. How'd you like that? Look at these... I mean, Beeple would make something like that and sell it to some fucking chump for like 100 Ethereum. That's some badass graphics. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, so the token metrics of BIOS, that's the ticker for 0x nodes. Through the BIOS token and utilizing BIOS token into an 0x nodes module, you're opening the door for protocol fees to be collected. Ooh, pretty nice. So the max supply is 10 million. No address yet, so don't go aping in, yo. Let's have a look at the tokenomics arena. Strategic sale. Oi oi. Throw a little Crypto Frog's way. Or no, actually marketing. 10%. Shit, I feel the gravy coming Crypto Frog's way. Private sale. So be aware that people have private sale and strategic sales. I'm not in it. 1% of total supply went on public sale, no vesting. So that could 1% of the supply could instantly get dumped. But the strategic sale is 5% of the supply. They're going to release 15% of that when the token hits, and then that's going to be gradually vested out over 6 months, which is pretty good. But just bear in mind this 1% here. Private sale 9%, 22.5% on release. So there's going to be a fair amount of people who might take profits very quickly on this. So just bear that in mind. Treasury is quite high, and 25%. I just think projects are like kicking themselves in the balls, you know, when they give themselves. But then again, I suppose you can say Satoshi Naka. I'm definitely not comparing 0x nodes to Bitcoin, but I mean, he did mine a load of shit. And this is their website, 0xnodes.io. Initialize kernel. So you got your home about ecosystem team. 0x_null owl is the founder and Swanson is the co-founder. Advisor John Lilick. So this guy John Lilick is Polygon. Dustin Byington. Davis. He's a founder of We Are Gonna Make It advisory board. Pretty classic. and Jonathan Poots. So let's have a look at the roadmap. Initialize kernel. So Q3 Ethereum mainnet, then Q4 they're going to go on Binance Smart Chain and Matic. Everyone's going on Matic, huh? And they're going to be working on getting on Phantom, Solana, Avalanche, and Cardina. And they're actually going to deploy those ones in Q1 of next year, and then platform upgrades, but not final, subject to change in it. Now, I was looking through the whitelist and all that kind of stuff, and I think this was also done via CyberFi. So just keep that in mind. I mean, if I'd done my research and I was happy with this, I'd just give it a bit of time. No financial advice, of course, but don't go aping in and just have a bunch of pre-salers dump on your ass. That's the last thing you want in life. $76 watching. That's almost up there for a record, but only 40 thumbs up. The sheer laziness of youth these days. All right, I don't normally talk about Solana projects, but this one is kind of like under the radar. I only joined Twitter this month. Location is Tokyo, Japan, and plus it's got Japanese in the bio. People just lap that shit up all day long. Lap it up. Plus it's on Solana. And they kind of have a bit of a tendency to pamp. Now, this is what you get when you go to the website. The website isn't even open yet. But what you can do is if you click on this Linktree link, it will take you to this kind of landing page. So they're saying ninjas build in silence, coming soon. So it's exciting. I mean, this is purely for you guys because I don't really use Solana, but just because I want to make fat ass gains, that's what I do. I mean, why I don't have like 100,000 YouTube subscribers right now is absolutely beyond me. It takes you to this kind of landing page because the website isn't live yet. It takes you there. Twitter, if you got Discord, might be good to join that because Solana have this thing about giving away airdrops and shit and website, but that just takes you to the other website. You could probably send them an email if you definitely don't want to get responded to. I don't understand why projects in 2021 put email addresses. I mean, who's going to be like, hello, dear, to whom it may concern, yes, Ninja Protocol. I'd like to discuss what your tokenomics are. If you wouldn't mind replying to me very soon. I know like you're busy working on shit, but that would be great, yeah. I mean, no one is going to reply. Fuck, they have an Instagram, Jesus. What in the world, I tell thee. Alright, so a lot of people have been like banging on about like Uniswap v3, and I'm not a huge fan, I have to say. I mean, can't you just fucking not fuck up? Was it that hard not to fuck up? Fuck. And whenever I want to buy something off Uniswap, it says, oh, there's no liquidity here. There's liquidity on V2. So why'd you even bother making fucking V3? Fuck. It's annoying as fuck, dude. Anyway, so Lix. This one is actually on the Gexter. But I think it's kind of been overlooked in a way, especially with considering the problems that Uniswap v3 has been having. And this kind of hopefully will be some kind of solution to this. And I'll tell you, it's kind of a low market cap. This guy, Lex Moskowski, who's a pretty big account, He says, I'm intrigued by the value add of Uni V3 liquidity managers. Elixir Finance. So it's LIX is a ticker, Lixor, LIXIR Finance on Twitter. In particular, seems ambitious enough to be an entire platform, not just a keeper. The load-bearing points of DeFi are changing. This competes with the old-school inflationary rewards. Fuck, this guy knows how to rattle on. Fucking hell. So his fund has a position in LIX. Now let's take a look at the website. This is the website, LIXIR.finance, first automated liquidity concentrator, delivers optimal capital efficiency. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it, Uniswap V3? Minimum impermanent loss. Shit! I fucking hate impermanent loss. With a passion. I hate impermanent loss more than Anne Frank hates the Nazis. That means loads. I couldn't think of any other YouTube algo. If you're listening, I mean, that was just meant as a comparison. And I mean, she's a historical figure, so fucking hell. Fuck. This is the danger of going live, folks. And solves the inactive liquidity problem in Uniswap V3. Yeah, seriously. How can you get shit fucking out there and then have basically no liquidity? Fucking retarded. Simply choose your desired token pairs and Elixir optimizes and auto balances your positions accordingly. It's pretty nice, yo. Have a read through. They are doing a third-party audit that may or may not have already been completed. Do I still have an impermanent loss risk? Yes, but not as much as you used to. Normal impermanent loss risk is spread out along the whole price curve. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so basically it's a way of cutting down on gas fees and impermanent loss, which is kind of right up my street. So I think there has been a pre-sale and then there was a balancer sale and it is operational and you can find it on CoinGecko. It only has a market cap of 5.5 million. That's why I'm talking about it. It's up 40% in the last 24 hours, but I mean, still only $5.5 million market cap. Max supply 10 million. You can purchase on Uniswap V2, obviously. Well, that's where the majority of the stuff goes on. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit as well about all the different layer 2s, because there are some interesting layer 2 projects coming out too. So they concluded their balancer liquidity. This is Elixir, by the way, still. They concluded that on May 10th. And you can now buy on... so they ended the sale with $8.04 per Lix. Current price $13. So it isn't really that far up from the final price on Balancer. Not entirely sure how much people were paying in the first pre-sale. Let's have a look here. And it's always kind of a good sign when you see like things haven't been like giga damped after a pre-sale, but fucking pre-sales annoy me. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna get into some layer 2 stuff. Oh, fuck it. Anyway. All right. So this one. It's not often that people talk about yield farming and DeFi on xDAI stake, but I found this one which looks reasonably interesting. It's called Levin Swap. Levin Swap. And it is an automated market making decentralized exchange built on xDAI chain. As far as I know, this may in fact be well, I mean, I don't think they can ban me. I mean, Anne Frank is like a hero. She lived in her... I don't even know the story, but she managed to survive in it. But this one's called Levin Swap. And it's on xDAI stake. It's like, fuck, dude. So let's have a look at the website. Now, I'm playing my NFT audio, so I can't get it up. But farm.levinswap.org, you can lock your Levin in here, and I don't know how much that is pumping out, but you would imagine it's pumping out a lot. You would have to Google how to add xDAI stake to my MetaMask if you want to get in here and start farming the shit out of it. If you want me to look at the VFAT's vfat.tools on the APR, or if someone wants to do it themselves, feel free to do that. So this is it. This actually may be, considering it's like brand new, they may even, this is purely speculation on my behalf, but they may very well do like an airdrop. You can kind of imagine them actually doing it, considering they got this button here, Levin. Even if you just like use it once, they might like drop you like $500. Now, as I said, that is purely speculation. I've got too many fucking tabs open. Let's close some of this shit down, but keep enough open for you. For the old just to remind y'all. I'll go through all of them again at the end, in case you just tuned in. Alright, oh fucking hell, Jesus, about time. Yeah, so this is a farm, fast and inexpensive AMM on xDAI chain. And it looks pretty interesting. I would, I have xDAI on my MetaMask, but I don't want to fuck up my audio NFT. I don't want to kill the ambience. Otherwise, I'd do it. And I have an Android phone. I mean, even if I had an iPhone, I do not use. I personally wouldn't suggest you use MetaMask on your smartphone. I think you're just asking to get hacked if you use MetaMask on your smartphone. What do you all think in the chat? Let me know. Or if you're watching the replay, let me know in the comments below. But you can select a token. I don't know exactly how many xDAI tokens are on this, but okay, this xDAI chain has written a thing on it. But only included xDAI wrote in 6 of 7, so basically no one saw this. You can also try farming tokenized real estate from Realty platform on Levin Swap, or enjoy decentralized, fast and free derivatives trading on Perp protocol. I haven't heard of that. So much shit going around, it makes your head fucking spin. But you can just solo stake your Levin if you want. It's pumping out 0.05. Let's have a look at the contract. Curious to see what the old maximum supply is. can't say I'm that used to the xDAI chain explorer. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. See, I don't even know whether I'm in the right place here. GitHub, that might have the address. As you can see, they've been pretty much grinding, as you can tell on the GitHub. 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 17 days ago, 19 days ago, 20 days ago, 28 days ago, 28 days ago, April 8th. So they've been working hard on this project since like late 2020, and now its time has come. Okay, so that's xDAI stake, Levin Swap. Problem with xDAI and Levin is lack of liquidity. That's interesting to know. What about, so how much does it cost to swap tokens? Is it like super cheap like Phantom and Matic? By the way, that's Bright Things asked me. So Bright Things, have you tried farming Levin? Is it any good? And how fast does it pump out those tokens? I'm going to get into some more layer 2 ones in a minute that you may or may not have heard of. In fact, I probably haven't heard of. Oh shit, baby. Woo, back up to $1.13, never in doubt. My bids hit at 99 cents the other day. Shit. Like I just tweeted out, talking about Woo. Someone said, added to my Woo bag at $1.05 today. I am not the wolf. Who's a very good follow, by the way. I am not the wolf. Made a good point yesterday on a brief Discord chat. This going to $5–10 anyway, so who gives a shit if you buy it at $1 or $1.10? Just buy it before it flies. And I said, yeah, I don't even look. I just click market price stake and then go and have a wank, which isn't that far from the truth. I don't think you can send xDAI. You need to have xDAI network on your MetaMask. Google how to add xDAI to MetaMask and make sure you're using instructions from the xDAI stake page. Bright Thing says, oh yeah, it's super cheap to use xDAI stake Levin Swap. I was farming BAO, not Levin, but got Levin airdrop, which I sold. Interesting. I don't think Levin is on the Gexter. Although I don't literally check the Gexter every 5 seconds. So maybe. I hope you're all collecting your candies, by the way. Not even on the Gexter. How do you like those apples? On xDAI you can put Gwei to 1 and it goes through no problem. Yeah, but that's kind of like a lot of them. But like, how much is the actual transaction fee in US dollarinos? Because Phantom, it's like 0.00000000000 cent. It is ridiculous. Oh, really? Bright Things. Ascendex has xDAI. You can send it. So you can use CryptoFrog's referral link, buy xDAI stake on Ascendex for a percentage off your trading fees, and also help out the Frogster, who will market buy Woo with any USDT I get in return, and then go and have a wank. Yeah, so Bright Thing says you can send xDAI as long as you have xDAI on your MetaMask. Google, how do I add xDAI stake to my MetaMask? It will show you. All right, let's talk about, so going from what's that fucking xDAI stake to Avalanche. Now, don't fucking slag me off, but I do have a bit of an issue with like how complex Avalanche can be. Not for me. I mean, I know my way around it like an old man who's lived in a village for fucking 70 years and never left the village. That's how well I know my way around it. But I can see how that would be incredibly daunting for a newbie. Like swapping Avalanche between like X chain and C chain and E chain and P chain and all that kind of shit. Just make it fucking simple. Fuck, it cannot be that hard, can it? But this is a good way of checking. Obviously, you can check vfat.tools for all your farming needs. But this one is really good. I did mention it briefly in a previous stream. Is a yield yak. Yield yak as in the animal yak.com. This is all about Avalanche farms, yo. But how it works differently is that, let me show you on the frequently asked questions. It like auto compounds every time a random person presses a button. So instead of it just being a farm where, you know, you have to wait for their farm to compound it like an hour, every hour or every fucking day or whatever. This literally does it at 8 levels, which I will show you when I go on to. But by the way, if you want to check out Avalanche Layer 2 projects, I did make a video on Layer 2 when I talked about Avalanche. Again, much like xDAI stake, if you want to use MetaMask on Avalanche, you need to Google, how do I add Avalanche onto my MetaMask? Make sure you're using the Avalanche regular page. Capiche? But if you go here, you can. There's a little drawdown menu, and you see this APY is fucking insane. Yo. Fuck. But you always got to be careful with these super high yield farms, because a lot of the time one of the tokens can go down a lot very, very fast. So look at this one, for example. This is the highest one on the APY on Yield Yak, which is Avalanche. Pangolin, if you provide liquidity with Bird and USDT. I don't think I've ever heard of Bird. Don't think it's Bird Chain, no. Must be Birdie Finance. Yeah, Birdie Finance. So if you go to Pangolin, Pangolin is like the Uniswap or the Sushi Swap that people use for Avalanche. John Seeley says, Frog, I'm cranking a line out for you now. Fuck, dude. I do not condone the use of drugs. Stay safe, friend. But have fun. Pangolin Bird USDT. So there's a farm in TVL is only like 72,000. The simple APY on that is 12.44% per day, 87% a week, and 378.5% a month. But compound, I mean, this, they would literally go off the page. So they just stop at 9,999. Because what happens is people go in here. Oh, fuck. Can't I just look, you motherfucker? Anyway, but you can check all the different Avalanche DeFi projects. You got Baguette, Lydia. I don't know why I always read that as Libya. Zero, Complus, Pangolin, Gondola, Birdie, Penguin, Olive, Panda, Snowball, Elk, Yeti. Fuck, I'm banging on. Alright, this is another one as well that you can check out. Basically, like, correlates all that shit for you as well if you're on Avalanche. markr.io, so like permanent marker, drop the e.io, and you can have a look through there. It's got all stuff there. Got your pools, got all your stuff. I'm gonna have to wrap it up fairly shortly. But then you got this liquiddriver.finance. This is on Phantom. It has pretty low market cap. It has, considering it has $30.6 million in it, total value locked. Its market cap's only $2.5 million, and I don't think I've seen anyone talk about this. Like literally anyone. Price for one now is like $18.20. I mean, I've never mentioned it on my Twitter. And I mean, the APRs aren't that crazy, so that would suggest that the price isn't going to get damped that badly. But that's purely speculation. Yeah, and I think they have some deal with the. I think they're kind of. I wouldn't say working. Maybe working is too much of a strong word. But they definitely have some kind of deal with Sushi Swap. I don't know how it's going to work with because I know Sushi Swap are definitely bringing in all the layer 2 stuff as well. Just definitely want to keep an eye out for. But you can read that on there. Let's have a quick look at the vfat.tools. So I mean, on Ethereum, nothing really blowing me away. Binance Smart Chain is just an absolute shit show right now. I mean, look at all this fucking crap. Literally all but like 2 of those could go away and no one would care apart from the people in them. Hiko, I've never used that. Everything on there just looks shit. Now, what I was going to say is I am bowled over by how quickly the Polygon network is exploding in a number of projects. Maybe I'll do a whole video on Polygon network DeFi, but I remember just looking at this like maybe a week ago, and there was like 6. Now there are all these. Obviously, do your own research. I do not endorse any of them. xDAI only has 2. Avax is kind of not really moving as much as Polygon is. Probably explains why Polygon's been exploding in price. Phantom is gradually adding different things, but also slower than Polygon. A lot of the real fast maneuvering seems to be going on Polygon right now in terms of layer 2 DeFi. What up? I just talked about Elixir carbon swap. Oh fuck, I don't want to hear about climate change. Like that African American billionaire rocket maker, he just gives me a fucking headache thinking about him. Rob Rabbit Run says, keep doing your thing, Froggy. Came across your YouTube a few days ago. I like the way you think. Keep it up, bud. Thank you very much. Yeah, boys, laying out a fat one. Gondola single. No, I know Gondola is absolutely insane, bro. Spirit Swap on CoinGecko, yeah, I saw that. Spirit Swap's kind of like the main AMA for Phantom. Mushroom Finance, yeah, that's on all of them. PYR is on Polygon. I'll check it out quickly, but then I'm going to have to get going because fucking these streams are getting fucking long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have one look at that, and then I'm going to do a recap, and then I'm going to have to what's the name of this? Why? Pyrogenesis. This must be it, huh? Maybe not. Helps sometimes if you also put the name of the project in. I don't know whether you mean this Vulcan Forged. It would probably mean that NFT game studio. Might be good, might be good, might be good. Anyway, let's just do a quick run through. So I talked about Universe.xyz, pretty decent. Rena Finance, pretty good. Ghoststarter, it's on Phantom, pretty excited about that. Globe, it's been around for a bit, but it's got huge backers, and market cap's kind of low. Muon Network is made by the Universe Finance guys. Token is not out yet, but you can sign up for whitelisting if you go via the Medium page on their Twitter. 0x_nodes. It's quite an interesting project. You can check them out. 0xnodes.io. Ninja Protocol. This is kind of like a stealth launch thing that's happening on Solana. Elixir, which is like automated liquidity concentrator because V3 is so fucking wrecked. xDAI stake. If you want to try Levin farm out, you can try it out for yourself. Yield Yaks, pretty good if you're into Avalanche network farming. It's good fun. And also permanent marker, drop the e.io, and then Liquid Driver, which is a Phantom thing as well. And Woo has gone up another 1 cent. Really, it doesn't matter. All right, if you are just joining and whatever and aren't subscribed, just do us a favor, fucking subscribe. Jesus, what has a crypto frog got to do? Terry says thumbs up. I think he gets his HIV test back tomorrow. He shouldn't have been playing with all those rent boys, but you know what are you going to do? Especially bareback. Jesus, put a condom on. And Seamus says goodbye to you. Subscribe, like, share, tell all your buddies about Crypto Frog, and let's have it large. Peace out. No one gives you better gravy. Even your mama. No Finny, no financial advice. Do your own research. Gucci'd up, Gucci'd up. The weekend. Stay safe. Don't get wrecked. Make X's. Together we'll make it. Captain Moon, stop fucking spamming my chat. Oosh, 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 oosh. Having it large. Crypto Frog. How could you not subscribe to this channel? Alright guys, you're legendary. Especially subscribers. And you will be a legend too if you watch and click subscribe. Until next time.